Well, I moved. So I've been dealing with that the past week. Definitely feel relieved about moving, but I was way more excited about it and stressed simultaneously the first couple of days. It was really abrupt and felt good to put myself in a position for growth, and I guess for peace and calm and a more stress-free environment. But moving is just really, really stressful, and for me, I think a huge part of it is I don't want to get too much into it here because I did have a conversation about it. Well, not about that necessarily, but just about expectations on myself and where I should be, etc. But I don't remember what I was going to say. I interrupted myself. I'm exhausted. I worked one day this week because that's all I got called for, and it was only a morning at that, so that's not great. But in some ways it was good timing that I didn't have to ignore a bunch of calls in order to get moving done. But I don't know. I was packing last Friday and Saturday and Sunday, or maybe I started Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think that's what it was, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then the move took place on Tuesday, and then unpacking has been happening, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, today. Tomorrow I will be done and all set up and good to go. But yeah, it's been something else. So right now my room's a disaster. I've been focusing on the living area, and I have had thoughts about maybe not collecting CDs anymore. It takes a ridiculous amount of time to put them back, and then just like physical media with me in general, I'm just like, holy smokes, like this is, I don't know. I'm torn for a lot of reasons. I think I've talked about this before, but really quickly, if I talk about music, physical forms of music, such as CDs or vinyl, and then DVDs, and then books. So here's the thing. Books, for me, I just like reading on a screen. Too many distractions, obviously. I don't even know, like I'd turn my phone off on airplane mode. I don't know. I mean, like I don't want to see notifications. Like I really, really prefer a physical book, like 100%. I have read a book on my phone before in a Word document for a friend, and it was just like not as pleasurable of an experience. It wasn't as, well, yeah, just wasn't as enjoyable, and I think I'd find it very difficult to do that on any type of e-reading device. I also, some people read with their ears. Audiobooks I tune out because there's a script and my mind just like hears the cadence of a voice and it being very rhythmic, and it tunes out, unlike with music or with podcasts. Every once in a while my brain will tune out a podcast too, but usually not. And with music, I mean, sometimes it is meant for background stuff appropriately. So I've justified my use of physical books. The amount is a whole different thing, but yeah. As for movies, it's another thing. So when things start to go digital, and using streaming services, etc., my problem is I can't just watch any movie I want at any time unless I own it and I have a method of playing it, thus a DVD player. So that one's kind of a no-brainer for me, especially because the extras, I really enjoy the extras that I get with DVDs sometimes, special features, etc. So that one, again, pretty easy for me to justify because, yeah, I have Netflix and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, I can find some movies on there I don't have, and I'm glad I don't have them, and I never want to buy them or watch them again, and whatever. But if it's something that I want to watch again, which with movies I definitely do more than books, I can do that. Now, music is where it gets tricky because there's no extras other than album art, physical inserts, lyrics, etc. Now, nowadays, a lot of artists put way less effort into that than before, including not having lyric sheets in the insert and stuff, or not having an insert at all, and that's rough. I don't like that. So that's not entirely the justification. This is the hardest one for me to justify. What it comes down to is I don't really need the physical thing as much as I need to own the file. The majority of time I am listening to music, it is not in CD format. Once I get the place set up, I venture to say that I will be listening to music on vinyl more often than on CD. In my car, sometimes I listen to CDs, but I do that a lot less than I used to as well. And it's not just about supporting the artist, because if I could just buy digital downloads and that's it, I think, to me, that's kind of what, that's like the next step closer I can get to just, I don't want, again, same thing with streaming. I can't just download every single freaking thing that I want. Like, I have, I don't know how many, I don't even, close to 200 gigs of music. And I want to listen to that whenever I want to. I don't want shoddy service with streaming to prevent me. I don't want data charges. And also, I don't know how much of that I could download with a streaming service like Spotify or something, how much they'll let you, if there's a cap on how much you can download or keep it for, or whatever. Again, I want my thing to be mine, and I want to do with it what I please. So anyway, I don't remember if I've had a full-blown conversation about it or if it was just in a vlog somewhere, but I've talked about this stuff before. But definitely on this move, I was kind of like, maybe time to give up the old CDs. So we'll see what happens. Almost everything's done. My room isn't done yet, but the living area is done. Storage area is done. Washroom is done. Pantry, etc. Kitchen. All of this stuff is done. Which feels good, but I still need to finish my room. I think within 1 hour I'll have everything wrapped. I guess I need to put a couple pictures out here maybe. But this is it. So, outro to the vlog. Only other video this week is a conversation that I had right there before I was even moved in about just changing my expectations for myself, and just like recognizing, again, just kind of revisiting like where I should be, what that means, that kind of thing, and that kind of came about because of the move. So I'm sure you'll see this place in more detail some other time, but with that, we will see you on another time.